Hello, my name is Joseph. Today we will be doing a sinus x-ray series trigger. And the first thing you're going to want to do is have your equipment set up before your patient gets in. So all of our projections today are going to be at 40 inches. Their face is going to be up against the board the whole time. So you are going to want to wipe that down before we get started. Have our shield ready. We're ready for our patient now. Hello.
Hello.
My name is Joseph. Today I'll be helping out with your x-rays. Can I confirm your first and last name?
Yeah, Diana Hernandez.
Diana Hernandez, and your date of birth.
1786.
Perfect. I see your wristband there. Diana Hernandez. Perfect. Alright, Diana, is there any chance of pregnancy before we start? No? Alright, and what brings you in?
I've been stuck, for the last couple of days. Very stuck up.
Okay, so
Yeah.
sinuses there. Alright, any earrings or clips in your hair at all that's going to interfere? Alright, so we're all ready for you. Take a seat right over here. We'll be facing the board. And our first projection is going to be a PA Waters, and that's going to be for the maxillary sinuses. So we're going to get 40 inches, as said. Our CR is going to be exiting at the acanthion. Let's get our left marker, our left side. A technique used for this one would be about 85 at about 14. We want her head forming a 37-degree angle with her OML, and her MML is going to be parallel to the IR. Alright, Diana, acanthion. Where's that little? Calm it down. Alright. Shield our patient. Alright, Diana, if you can hold still. X-ray. Alrighty. So our next projection is going to be our PA axial Caldwell. And for this one, our CR is going to be exiting at the nasion and forming a 15-degree angle with our OML. So we're just going to tilt her head a little bit. Since we do not have a vertical grid, we're going to create that 15-degree angle with her head. So just a little bit this time. Perfect. Not as much as the 37 degrees. And we're going to raise our CR to her canthi or her nasion. The technique would be about the same, about 85 at 14 once again. And our mid-sagittal plane will be parallel to the IR. Alrighty, Diana, hold still. X-ray. And that last one was for the frontal and anterior ethmoid sinuses. For our third one, we're going to be turning our patient, getting him in a lateral position, oblique position. So we're going to drop her shoulder there. And we're going to bring tube down. It's going to be about ½ inch to an inch posterior to the outer canthus. Bring it up just a little forward. Right about there. And for that one, our IOML is going to be perpendicular to the front edge of the IR, and our interpupillary line will be perpendicular to the IR, having our mid-sagittal plane parallel. And since her left side of her face is down, we'll be putting our left marker there. Always shielding. How are you doing, Diana?
Great, thank you.
Perfect. Alrighty. And for this one, we're going to bring our technique down to about 85 at 6. Alright, Diana, hold still. X-ray. In that lateral position, you'll be able to see all the sinuses and the paranasal sinuses for the paranasal sinuses. Alrighty, our last one, Diana. So I'm going to have you turn, face the tube this time. Have them come out a little bit and drop their head all the way back. So this is our SMV projection, and this is for the ethmoid and sphenoid sinuses. So our CR is going to enter parallel to the IOML, about 3/4 of an inch anterior to the EAM. Bring it back. Sorry, about right here. Good. And we'll use our right marker this time. And for this one, we're going to raise our technique a lot. And it will be about 85 at about 28. So our mid-sagittal plane will be parallel, and our IOML will be parallel. Right, Diana? Give you a shield back. Thank you. Still. X-ray. Alrighty, Diana, you can relax. You okay?
Yes, thank you.
Alrighty, so I'll get those over to the doctor, and you should have some results soon.
Thank you.
Thank you. Our first projection was the parieto-acanthial projection, the Waters method. In this method, we want the petrous pyramids lying immediately inferior to the floor of the maxillary sinus with no rotation or tilt. This is demonstrated by equal distance between the lateral border of the skull and the lateral border of the orbits on both sides. The orbits and maxillary sinuses are symmetric on each side. This is for the maxillary sinus. Our second image was the PA-axial Caldwell method. In this method, we want no rotation or tilt demonstrated by equal distance between the lateral border of the skull and the lateral border of the orbits. The petrous ridges are symmetric on both sides, and the mid-sagittal plane of the head is aligned with the long axis of the collimated field. The petrous ridge should be lying in the lower third of the orbit. To do this, we put the head in a 15-degree angle instead of angling the tube. Our third projection is the lateral projection. This is for the paranasal sinuses. In this projection, all 4 sinus groups are shown, but the sphenoidal sinus is best demonstrated. We want no rotation or tilt in the sinus anatomy as demonstrated by the sella turcica in profile and the superimposition of the orbital roofs and the superimposition of the mandibular rami. Our last projection is the submento-vertical projection. This is to bring the ethmoid and sphenoidal sinuses into profile. We want no tilt in the MSP position perpendicular to the IR. This is best demonstrated by equal distance from the lateral border of the skull to the mandibular condyles on both sides. We also want the IOML position parallel to the IR.